Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do my first dish. I'm going to do today traditional dish of Trinidad is callaloo. I'm going to make callaloo with crab today. Before I go any further, I'm going to do a shout out for Sai Des. I hope I pronounced it correctly, sweetie. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. But I'll leave your name on the screen so you could see. And that is her Instagram profile, and it on YouTube, her profile name is Anne. She tried one of my recipes. I think she tried pumpkin tal curry, and she sent me a picture on Instagram, and I'll leave a link for that on my Facebook page so you can see what she did. Okay, so let's progress with this callaloo dish with crab. So I bought, when I went to the grocery store, I bought some it was a callaloo pack. I will leave a link for that video that I did with my grocery haul in the description box below. So this is the callaloo that was in the pack, right? My mom said she preferred to buy the fresh callaloo because sometimes it might have some old callaloo that they will sell you, and when it's a bit old, it's a little hard to get into smaller pieces. Anyway, so I have the callaloo here. This is dasheen bush, sorry, and we use dasheen bush in Trinidad. And this callaloo dish is also made by the other Caribbean islands. I know in Jamaica they use a spinach bush like spinach, but the leaves are quite big, right? And yeah, the other Caribbean islands, I don't know if they use dasheen bush as well, but we in Trinidad we use the dasheen bush to make our callaloo. So I have some okra here. Again, this was from the callaloo pack, and plus my mom gave me some a little more okra because what was in the pack wasn't sufficient. Next, I have some pumpkin here. My little work area is a bit small, so bear with me. So I have some pumpkin here, and for the seasoning now we have some big leaf thyme. I picked this from my mom's garden this morning. Really fresh, looking really good. Good herbs, fresh herbs, and I have some small leaf thyme here. This is also from her garden. Right, I have one onion sliced. I have 3 garlic cloves there, and I have 2 pimento peppers here, seasoning peppers, and 1 hot green pepper. Right, the garlic and the onion was not in the season, or was not in the callaloo pack. Just they had 1 green pepper, and they had 1 pimento pepper in the callaloo pack. And one more ingredient I need to show you. Hold on. Next, I have here some crab that I bought in the grocery store already. It was already cleaned and everything. All the claws from the end of the crab was picked off, and all the hairs removed, the head and everything. So all I need to do, we just wash it off a bit. As you would see here, I have a piece of lime. So I have it in a bit of water with a little bit of the lime juice to let it soak for a few minutes, and then I will start to make the callaloo dish itself. So this is the crab that we're going to put in our callaloo. Yeah, baby. Another ingredient we'll be using will be some coconut milk. I have here about 2 cups of coconut milk. Yeah, that would be equivalent to like about a can of coconut milk. Okay, so here I have my callaloo, my dasheen bush in my pot. I'm going to put in the pumpkin. I'm just basically going to add all the ingredients. Okra, coconut milk, I'm going to put the whole stick of the just now the small leaf thyme, and eventually I'm going to take it out and just take out the stick, the onion, the garlic, because remember all of this is going to blend up. I still have to put the crab. Seems like the pot is a bit too small. Let me see how that's going to work out. Put my crab there at the top. Okay. Next, I'm going to add about 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add about a tablespoon of some homemade green seasoning. My mom said, she think I should put some of this, so I thought as I added the fresh big leaf thyme and stuff that I didn't need to add this, but she said, you know what, add some of this, you know, no problem. Now, of course, guys, if you have any other dry season that you would like to add, feel free to add it and give it your little special taste. I'll also leave a link to my website address with all the detail, fine point details in case I miss anything here. It will be on my website. So I'm going to add these ingredients now to my pot. Okay, we are coming out along nicely. As you can see, it has simmered down quite a bit. To know if it's time to go to the next step, you will see that our seeds from the okra are a bit pink, if you can see that. And plus, let me see if I can show you. That's when I know it's time for me to go to the next step. You see the seeds here from the okra? They're a bit pink. They are pink. The pumpkin is nice and tender, right? So what I'll do, I'm going to remove the pepper because it's time to swizzle this callaloo. I'm going to remove the stick from the small leaf thyme. We remove that, and we're also going to remove the crab and then swizzle this callaloo. Now I tasted it and didn't have enough salt, but what I'm going to put a Maggi cube, but I'll do that after I have removed all of the crab and everything and tasted it and everything. So see the pink seeds there? I'll show you again. So you know it's time to go to the next step. Okay, so here we go again. I've added the Maggi cube and I have removed the crab, the pepper and the stick with the small leaf thyme. So now it's time to swizzle. This is traditional swizzle stick that we use to make our to swizzle the callaloo. You could use, let me show another one that you could use too as well. If you have that one, this is like the star shape one, you know. But I'm going to use the traditional one that we would use. Just be careful not to swizzle too hard because it could splash and burn you. The more modern way is like if you want to put it in a blender, but you don't want to put it in a blender for it to get too fine. You want to have a little chunk in your callaloo, you know, just to give it a quick blend and take off your blender. If I let the pepper in here, of course, you would have blended the pepper and your callaloo will be too hot, too spicy. Okay guys, so here's my callaloo. It's all swizzled, but the thing about it is when the callaloo bush, if you buy the callaloo bush and it's a bit like, as you would say, hard, the older leaves, it's very difficult to swizzle and get smaller than this. Sometimes you know you get the callaloo bush where it's rolled up. If you go like to a fresh produce market, if you get the callaloo that the leaves are rolled up like, still like in a roll, those are the younger ones and they're better when you go to swizzle them, they mash up easier. We don't really have a blender here. Otherwise, if I had the blender, I would have put this in my blender and got this nice, a little smoother than this. Okay, so I'm gonna put the crab back into the pot and final thing is presentation.